Former state rep Steve Carter, he's got a say in this race as well.
That's right. He just started speaking. Let's listen in.
I want to thank all of the people who have supported us, all the people who have gone to the polls and voted for us. Recognize the fact that, if you're an incumbent and you did not win in the first primary, it gives us a real good shot, simply because if you look at the votes, a number of Republicans were in the race, and we would hope that they would endorse us, and therefore, if you add up all the numbers, it's very close between the mayor and myself. I feel like that I've got a good staff. I've got a great group of volunteers. I think we have a very good message, and I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to debate and talk to the mayor. We've done a lot of good things. When I was in the legislature, I felt like we had the widening of I-10 and widening of I-12, and we helped LSU a good bit. So there's a lot of things that I can talk about that's positive also.
If you were to win this runoff, what are the first things that you would like to do? What is your image of Baton Rouge moving forward?
I've lived here all of my life. I love Baton Rouge, and that's the reason I'm running. I think we have some serious problems. Of course, at the top of the problems is the crime situation, and we're going to take a long, hard look at what the problems are and why they are occurring, and we're going to correct them. And the other is obviously flooding, economic development, and trying to make sure that we bridge the gap between North Baton Rouge and South Baton Rouge. How will I do that? I'll take a long, hard look at all of the departments and make sure that they're all held accountable, that they're doing their jobs, and if they're not, then I'm going to go in and either outsource it or we'll privatize it. I expect people to be held accountable. I'm proud of Baton Rouge. We have problems, not only the problems I just mentioned, but the litter is sad, the grass is not cut like it should be cut, the blight. We just have a lot of problems, and if you're trying to attract a business to come here and you leave the airport and you come and you see the litter and the blight and the grass, then you go to your hotel room and turn the TV on, the first thing you hear about is another murder. We've got to correct those things in order to be able to be proud of our city and attract the businesses that we think we can attract to come here.
And how does it feel? I know you just said you're a Baton Rouge native, went to LSU, president of LSU when you were there. How does that the little boy and young man feel inside of you, that being a Baton Rouge native, that you may possibly be the mayor of the city that you love?
It makes me proud. I've got a great wife. I've got 4 young children that are here as grandchildren. I've got 2 grown children. They still live here. I don't want them to leave. And so consequently, Baton Rouge is a great city. We've got great people. We need to pull together. Too many times we're divisive. We need to stop the divisiveness. We need to recognize the fact that we have the Mississippi River, we have 2 great institutions in Southern and LSU. We also have a great community college system. So we have an opportunity to do things that a lot of cities don't have. And we need to make sure that we pull everybody together, work together, and be extremely proud of who we are and what we do.
What is the biggest difference between you and Sharon Weston Broome?
To be honest with you, when I was in the legislature, I had some very good bills that were very controversial, but they were creative, they were bold, and I like doing stuff like that. I feel like that I will tackle the tough situations. I will make sure that I surround myself with a very good staff. I love what I do. I'm happy, and I want everybody to have the same life that I've had. And I just think that I'm going to have an opportunity to put a staff together that's going to make everybody proud.
Mrs. Carter, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm happy.
She feels great. I'm holding her.
But my husband can do anything he wants to do. I believe in him.
You got close there at the end, 48%. There's a lot of work to be done to make that up. Are you confident you can bridge that gap and beat up?
To be honest with you, I didn't enter the race to lose. And even though we have maybe the fact that she is close, you got to recognize the fact she's not there. That means that in order for her to have had a successful 4 years, she needed to get 50 plus 1 vote. She didn't do it. So obviously, half of the people are not satisfied with the direction we're going and what we're doing. And so we're going to present our message, tell people where we're going, what we're doing, and make people really feel comfortable about living in Baton Rouge. Another thing that bothers me that I don't have an awful lot of control over is our educational system. but I want to make sure that every youngster in this city has an opportunity to get a good education, particularly through early childhood, and has an opportunity to live a great life like I've had.
And so what does your campaign look like from now until the runoff?
Raise money. It takes money, and I've been very fortunate. When I was in the legislature, I've got great friends who believe in me, and I think they'll continue to believe in me. But in order to be able to run, and I hate to say it takes money, but the reason you have to have money is you have to get your message out. You have to go on TV like the three of y'all are, and you have to be on radio, and you have to do social media, and all of that takes a few dollars. And we're going to hit the road running tomorrow with raising money. We've got a good message, so we can get our message out and talk to the people. And the other thing is, this is an entirely different race. You know, tonight you had the presidential race, and it drove a lot of people to the polls. On December the 5th, you don't have that. You just have the mayor's race and a few other council members' races and a few other things. So we've got to energize people. We've got to make people feel excited about who we are, what we're doing, and excited about Baton Rouge, and excited about the fact that they think we can lead us in the right direction to where we're proud of who we are and what we do.
Mayor President issue is wrapping up, so that you seek to divide. You're relying on that money to spend your way to basically buy this election. Do you have any reaction to those comments and any, well, you know?
Well, I don't see it that way. I see the fact that any time you get into politics, you've got to convince people that you're the right person for the job. And you got to explain to them, in order for you to win, you've got to get your message out. I don't see it buying the job. I see it getting the message out and encouraging people to feel comfortable about who you are and what you want to do to ensure that Baton Rouge is a city that it should be and could be and will be if I'm the mayor president.
You said you're starting your campaign tomorrow, but are you celebrating tonight?
I think I've got to be on TV tomorrow morning at 6:30. So I celebrate because I love life. I love my family. I've got great people that are inside that are very supportive of me. So I'm going to probably go in and tell them, thanks for who you are and what you do, but go to bed and get a good night's sleep.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank y'all for hanging around. I appreciate it. Anybody need anything, like I said, before you hit the road, or y'all okay? Okay. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate it. Y'all be good.
Thank you, thank you.
Candidate Steve Carter feeling confident as well and showcasing that traditional Southern hospitality on this election night 2020.
That's right. All right. Well, that does it for our election coverage tonight. You can follow along with the national coverage here on NBC for an update at the president's race. That, of course, still going on tonight.
We do want to say thanks to all of our colleagues in studio and in the field, including our very own John Cuvion, calling several races before anyone else this entire night. And for the very latest, like Carly mentioned, go to our digital platforms.
Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.